These kind of episodes have always kind of felt like filler episodes to me.
Oh, shut the fuck! Hey, I'm RT, and that's me watching a video from the YouTube channel Gumball Universe, a channel focused on pumping out as many Gumball video essays as possible on a weekly basis. And recently, since the new season of the show just came out, they dropped a video ranking every single episode. And as you may or may not know, I've made videos in the past ranking Gumball episodes. And yeah, something's off. They copied the style of my thumbnail and my title, and I've started to get people coming into my DMs saying that they clicked on this video and they recommended, thinking it was me, only to be met with
The Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball just released 20 of its 40 episodes that will be coming out this season. And today, I'm gonna review and rank it all.
This is something that they've done in the past, taking video ideas and other thumbnails from big popular Gumball videos or popular videos in general, with a lot of them, including mine, not crediting the original creator. So instead of taking the boring approach and just making a call-out post trying to get them to credit me or change the thumbnail, I decided to take a little bit of inspiration from when Gumball had to deal with something similar. If this guy likes my ranking video so much, I guess I'll make a new one ranking all of his videos. There's so many story beats missing, man. Word for word, bar for bar. Where did his shoes go? No. This took a lot of effort, so if you guys want more banger content like this, make sure you enjoy the video. This dude's gonna beg you to subscribe enough. You don't need me to add on to it. Who's ready for some of the best content in the game? Start with the very first one, the darkest Gumball episodes. So let me give y'all a proper introduction to this channel really quick. Gumball Universe is just a branch of multiple channels ran by the same people that hires people to script, edit, and do thumbnails for these videos for multiple different shows. All these videos do have the same narrator though, and he's a little strange.
I've into existential horror.
Existential horror? I'm not gonna make fun of how he talks this whole time. That's a low-hanging fruit, but I feel like I have to if I'm gonna stay sane.
Gumball, thinking Darwin is just a jerk, slaps him with his knee. Wait, pause, not like that.
Sometimes he doesn't make much sense, sometimes he's just annoying, sometimes it just feels like he's speaking in Facebook memes.
Winning and finally pushing Rob into the void, bro basically just won at life.
There's so many story beats missing, man. The parts that you're trying to focus on, the parts that are actually interesting, you're just flying over it and dropping, bro just basically won at life. Overall, it looks like their content strategy is to make the most addicting videos possible for toddlers.
Joyful Burger is now renamed to the Misery Burger. Captain Crunch is now renamed to Captain Crud. So Gumball starts exploring until he squeezes something squishy. Hey, yo!
Until he squeezes something squishy. Their videos are a pure dopamine rush. The editing is fast, constantly begging you to watch more, subscribe, do more, and it never steps off the gas with any of it. It's all just speed and sound just flying at you. Am I not brain rotted enough? Or like, is the text just in the way? Like, there is so much stimulation with the full screen actual Gumball episode. Do I really need the bouncy, glowy ass text? And for a majority of these videos, they're pretty self-explanatory what they're about. So for the rest of these, I'm just gonna let my reaction speak for themselves.
They push their mom to the absolute limit. Get it?
10 more hours. I'm ranking this based on 5 tiers. At the top, we got peak content. Below that, lunch video. Below that, not bad, sloppy. And at the very bottom is brain rot.
This episode starts with Miss Saman running a Halloween theme.
Miss who?
Starts with Miss Saman running a...
That's the scariest part of this whole video. So I'm not gonna explain too much. I'm just gonna let you guys take a look into the past 3 days of my life. And just in case this video runs into any copyright problems to where I have to take it down, I will be uploading Google Drive and Dropbox links to it to as many places as I can. I hope it doesn't have to come to that, but you never know with YouTube's copyright system nowadays.
His family literally vanishes in front of his eyes. No family, no friends, no classmates, no people.
Man, who animated this, bro?
This episode is legitimately terrifying. Like, why did Cartoon Network allow this level of psychological horror in a kid's show?
You use that same goddamn image again, we're gonna have a problem.
But coming in at number 8, we have The Burden.
The Burden? What? No, the one, Chris Morris? Where he's like going around the school after he escaped? This isn't even like a creepy one at all. I have to listen to another goddamn episode description. Oh my god.
Gumball and Darwin thank Chris Morris for his good deed and decide to release him back in the wild. He'll get there eventually. It might take him a while.
Don't you fake stutter, buddy. Don't you fake stutter. Just talk, man.
The kids realize they've made a terrible...
Dude. Dude, stop with these animations. Stop! Darwin doesn't even look scared. It looks like he just did a line of coke.
Oh yeah, and she also looks at the dude menacingly and ages him by like 50 years. I wonder how that works.
I wonder too, man. Like, I wonder, you know? I wonder a lot of things, bro. I'm glad we can wonder together.
So, I guess it was all worth it. I wouldn't ever want to be on Nicole Watterson's bad side. Ever. No.
She didn't even... You have a whole episode where she looks fucking terrifying. For the animation, you use the most friendly looking pose you could find of her. This is the first video. I like can't forget. This is the first goddamn video.
But now we're on to the top 5, and if you thought these videos were already dark, you've literally seen nothing.
I spent 13 minutes watching with you, and you're just like, yo, that last stuff we just went over was completely fucking useless.
This episode already starts with a really weird vibe. When we see eerie red text saying Monday, so this already threw me off when I was first watching.
Bro's scared of text.
He pulls them into a massive bear hug, and boom, a rainbow-colored mushroom cloud erupts from their house. Yeah, things just got pretty weird. They then go to school, where they see more.
You can't just put scary images and FNAF sound effects after a fucking normal-ass moment. That's not scary.
Miss Saman is monitoring. Miss Saman is.
Oh my god, he did it again. No, that's just how he pronounces it.
One by one, the students and staff are infected, turning the school into a scene straight out of a zombie apocalypse, except with more rainbows and unsettling cheerfulness. Something is really off about this for some reason.
Just for some reason. For some unknown possible reason.
I just started the channel and I have so much more insane content planned for you guys in the future. So I just asked one thing.
I
subscribe.
Can't wait.
Oh, what? You thought you could just ignore me? Come on, bro. I see that you didn't subscribe. Yeah, there you go. That's better.
We made it through the first video. Woo! Oh boy. Oh, I'm here for hours. For me, that's gonna go in brain rot. I'm sorry, bruh. Next up, what if Gumball was charged for his crime?
Have you ever wondered what would happen if Gumball was charged for his crime?
No!
But in the episode The Spoon, Gumball and Darwin end up on the other side of the robbery.
Never in my wildest dreams would I imagine one of these videos to point a gun at Gumball and Darwin on video.
They don't know exactly what the adults want, but when Richard mentions money...
Can't say that. Two of those at the same time, can't say that either. Money?
The joke doesn't make sense. You cut out the setup and it's just a fucking random punchline.
In the episode The Gift, Gumball and Darwin turn giving gifts into a literal crime spree when they get invited to Masami Yoshidari's birthday party.
What did you just say?
When they get invited to Masami Yoshidari's...
Masami Yoshidari? The amount of things that are wrong with this. Masami's first name is spelled wrong in the subtitles, but her last name is spelled right, but instead of Yoshida, he says Yoshidari? Nope, just keep going. Keep it going.
But then Anton, a literal piece of toast, tries to spoil it too. So yeah, Gumball just straight up eats it.
Bro, we know Anton's a fucking piece of toast. That's his whole character.
Yes, cannibalism, right in front of everyone.
Cannibalism? You just said he's a literal piece of toast. How is that cannibalism?
For this, Gumball would get charged with second-degree murder and aggravated battery, getting him another life sentence in prison, plus 5 years and an $110,000 fine.
This feels like homework. Like, I feel like if I was making this video, it would just feel like homework, bro. And what, dude, why are you editing eyes on the same image?
The Pepperoni family is expecting a baby and Gumball has just brought it to them. Or at least he tried. Just as he was about to hand it to them, he drops the baby pizza onto the stairs.
I couldn't see the drop of the pizza baby because the subtitles were covering it.
That must have been traumatizing. But hey, at least he gave them another baby.
It like sucks all of the comedy out of the show. It's like he presents the jokes completely dead seriously. But for the actual like serious and intense and scary moments, he has to throw in a joke so it doesn't get too serious. Like, what are we doing?
The next thing he does is make Darwin impersonate him in order to destroy the relationship he has with Carman.
Carman.
The worst crime you guys committed is watching this whole video without being subscribed.
Oh, lock me up then. I feel like that one wasn't as bad, but I'm still tossing it in the sea. Next video! What happened to every one-time Gumball character?
Chi-Chi, Rabid, and their parents, who made their one and only appearance in the episode The Copycats, where the creators of the amazing world of Gumball directly called out Miracle Star.
Oh, damn, we're talking about ripoffs now. Finally a topic bro's an expert in.
They rushed to rescue Chris Morris. What they don't know is Chris Morris actually enjoys being free.
I love the little counter in the corner that like tells you how much longer you need to listen to him talk about this. If anything, it makes me want to turn it off.
But another problematic one-time character is Daniel Leonard.
Daniel Leonard never even showed up. He was just he was made up.
Turns out he's not an actual person, and he only appears in the kid's imagination.
Why is that not the end? Why is that not the end? You just told us what happened to this one-time character. You just told us it's not an actual character. Go to the next thing.
The episode begins.
No, don't explain the episode. You just gave away the ending.
Now, Daniel Leonard isn't a man, but a cosmetics brand that Nicole was using for anti-aging benefits. But what happened to Chicken Bucket, who is another one-time character we get to see?
Someone finally knows what happened to Chicken Bucket.
But what happened to New Bobber, who is a black upgraded version of Bobber?
It just said an upgraded version of Bobber. A black upgraded version of Bobber. Yo, that was a little too much emphasis on the B-L-A-C-K, bro. Also put in black Bobber right after the bucket of fried chicken. Gumball Universe, I'm gonna need an explanation for this.
While patiently waiting for him, the door suddenly opened and the family appeared out of nowhere. Out of fear, Gumball spilled the mixture all over them, wasting the only thing that could save them. Carrie, however, came just in time with a book from the underworld that had a permanent solution for the Snatcher. In the end, they defeated him and got their family and friends back. Another one-time
Dude, huh? Dramatic music hit when the family got home and Gumball splashed the juice on them, and not when Gumball's family literally got sucked into another dimension. Why did he just completely cut that out?
Just as they finish cleaning the entire house, Miss Yoda Thumb tells them they need to clean
Miss Yoda Thumb? I fucking hate capitalism.
Darwin's date, and the second time when they met up with Carrie in the cemetery to catch up. But what happened to my boy Fuzzy?
Your boy? Your boy? Does Fuzzy know you?
Those are all of the one-time characters in Gumball I could find. And because you watched all the way to the end of this video, you obviously somewhat enjoyed it. So you might as well subscribe so you can see more videos.
I could barely even follow along with the stories, bruh. I'm throwing that one in brain rot, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. All right, this is the saddest Gumball episode. If I'm not crying by the end of this, man.
Mr. Robinson goes inside and calls his wife Margaret, telling her how big of suckers they are because he's been tricking them into doing free labor, and he doesn't even remember their names.
Wait, who was I talking about?
And as you can see,
This editing, bro. It looks like they fucking threw the video into a washing machine.
of suckers they are because he's been tricking.
What is that sound effect?
Mr. Robinson knows that things will never be the same until he gets the genius idea to brainwash them.
What did you do? I followed the advice online.
I don't know why he like replaces the jokes with his own commentary. It doesn't work that way, man. It doesn't hit the same.
I've always appreciated Gumball for its versatility. It's one of those shows that can be silly and goofy whenever it wants, but it still has the ability to pull you in for those close emotional moments and lock you in. And these later seasons of the show really start to experiment with getting a little bit more serious and diving deep into the inner feelings and drama between characters.
No, you fucking didn't. No, you did not. Are you serious? I always appreciated Gumball for its versatility, you know? It's one of those shows that can be silly and goofy whenever it wants, but still have the ability to pull you in close for those emotional moments and lock you in. Oh! The goofiness of season 1 is when they really started to experiment with getting a little bit more serious and diving in deep to the inner feelings and the drama between their characters, and the parents were probably the best example of it. Word for word, bar for bar, from my video. Are you kidding me?
Gumball episodes don't usually make you feel anything after you watch them, but this one actually got me tearing up when I first watched.
Who said that? Gumball episodes don't usually make you feel anything after you watch them? Why are you making that statement for me? I don't feel that. I don't agree with you, I don't agree with you, man. I almost called him young man. My unc's starting to come out with this video. What the fuck are you talking about, young fella?
Coming in at number 7, we have The Root.
The Roots. Roots.
And it turns out this whole time it was just a big misunderstanding. He just wanted a giant fish tank.
Get the fucking villager out of the studio.
But now, for one of my favorites, coming in at number 6, we have the hero. Now, we all know that Richard Watterson is one of the dumbest, laziest, most childish dads in animation.
No, not too much.
He eats, sleeps, and avoids responsibility like it's an Olympic sport.
Why is there an audience? This video keeps on making me aware of the fact that it is a video, and it sucks. My little ones, I was the giant who picked you up when you fell down.
And they looked at him. And while he's trying to walk over the ladder into his dad's arm carefully, so they don't get crushed in the junk box.
Just making up words. Work into his arm carefully so he doesn't get crushed in the junk box. What the fuck is a junk box?
But now we're on to the top 5, and if you thought these episodes were already sad, you've literally seen.
Stop doing that!
To the point where they're trying to set her up with people in a higher tax bracket. In this episode, we learn a ton more things, like how her parents sent her divorce.
Well, just keep. Well, why say that? You're already telling me about the things we're learning. Why did you pause just to tell me we're learning things? I know that.
Nicole's parents literally even tried shipping Richard to Guatemala. Just to show that, though we see some sad things, like her parents not showing up to her wedding, and how both Richard and Nicole's parents kicked him out of the house. And that's when she realizes it.
Why are they using like music, army pushing into battle, bro? This is a sad moment you're talking about. Why are you trying to like hype me up with this epic shit?
And that's what makes The Choices one of the most powerful episodes in Gumball history.
This is such a sad moment. This is so funny. This is one of the most powerful episodes in Gumball history. Let the viewer make that conclusion, bro. That brought it back a bit near the end, even though it did steal from my video. I think it's still pretty sloppy, but I guess I'll throw it in here. Yo, looking back, I was way too nice. That video sucked ass, man. That should have been below D. Next video, we're tapping into the power scale in audience. How strong really is Nicole Watterson?
And we see this in the episode The Fight, where Nicole walks up to Mr. Rex's warehouse, and bro is literally 100 times bigger than her.
Bro, she literally beat the hell out of bro. Hell yeah, bro.
In the episode The Fury, when traffic was trash and the kids were late again, Nicole just casually stepped out of the car and started demolishing every vehicle that stood in her way. People were just trying to get to work, and she was out here playing real-life bumper cars.
Real life bumper cars? Real life bumper cars? Bumper cars are real! What are you talking about? This is like if game theory was written on galaxy gas.
Nicole just starts demolishing everything in her way and punches someone so hard that they break the ramp and literally get embedded into the wall. Elmore citizens better have insurance.
I'm trying to think who he said that for. Is a mom gonna walk behind her kid on an iPad like, yeah, I guess I do. They sure do need insurance.
And power. And with 10%, she starts physically evolving. And one of the best examples of this is when Nicole literally turns into Pat God. People are screaming, and Nicole is officially in complete rage mode. Oh, and let's not forget, just before all this, she went to get a free massage to calm herself down. Just a little relaxation, a little peace. Anyway, she continues her rant.
Was that a joke? This is what dementia feels like.
And in the episode The Pizza, when society in Elmore collapses, Nicole has to protect her family.
I really don't like that. This is so cursed. They took the time to edit frowny faces. They couldn't flip Gumball's around because he had the nose, so they had to erase his nose and just draw a line. And Anais is still happy. She's still happy. Why? No one frowns like that.
One guy even got killed with her only blowing wind at him. She's out here doing Naruto techniques like it's light work.
Does this guy watch Naruto?
As a child, Nicole and Yoki Yoshida practiced karate under the guidance of Yoki's father.
Please don't say Yoki. Please just get the letters right, man.
Because you watched all the way to the end of the video, you should subscribe. Like 0% of you guys are subscribed. Come on, I'll give you a cookie. No, I won't. I don't give away my damn cookies. You better subscribe.
That's going at the bottom of slop. I'm not gonna hold you. Also, I think that thumbnail's stolen as well. Anyway, Let's keep it pushing. Next video! What happened to every show that copied Gumball?
Follows the life of a goat named Meowly Shing and his talking pet frog Gua Gua. But instead of producing a somewhat new and original show, the creators saw the success of The Amazing World of Gumball and tried to make a knockoff version with their own versions of the Gumball characters.
Sounds pretty messed up that they do that.
They didn't even try to hide it.
Wow, you telling me they didn't even try to hide it? That's interesting. I know I've already made a joke about this, but I'm gonna keep bringing it up because I'm flabbergasted. I'm glad he's crediting the person who made the video.
Copying Gumball, with the only real
Oh, the animation's so bad. Look at that ice cream guy. Wait, low-key, some of these characters look like they'd be pretty interesting. Like the ice cream guy that's 3 scoops, so he's got like 3 personalities going up. That'd be a cool design for like Sarah's parents. Why are there so many umbrellas and no chairs? This looks like this is the lamest pool party of all time.
Is Pinky Malinky a ripoff of Gumball? Well, I don't think so. It's okay to take inspiration from something you helped create, as long as you bring something new to the table.
There's so much goddamn irony. I can make a pickaxe with it. Was that hard? No? I'm sorry, I'm really tired.
But another lesser-known show that has also been accused of copying Gumball is Elliot from Earth. So why do they look so similar? Well, it's not just a coincidence.
They don't.
But Sarah Fell, one of the producers on Gumball, actually stepped up as a creative director for Elliot from Earth, which is probably why both shows have a similar vibe.
No, because one person that worked on Gumball decided to work on Elliot from Earth does not mean that the shows have a similar vibe. What are you talking about? Doesn't make any goddamn sense, Mr. Universe.
When you dive deeper into them, you can see some similarities between each group. Each trio is made up of young, adventurous characters with unique personalities that balance each other out.
Did people really accuse these shows of copying Gumball because they use common tropes, character groups, man? Everything copied Gumball. Spider-Verse copied Gumball. Undertale copied Gumball. Fucking Mario copied Gumball.
Harvey is the kind, thoughtful one, kind of like Darwin. Fee is the chaotic one who reminds you of Gumball. And Fo, while not as smart as Anais, kind of reflects her dumber side.
Okay, so they're kind of like Gumball, Darwin, and Anais, but like not at all. Gotcha.
There might be a few similarities between them, but it doesn't seem like they're straight up copying Gumball. And more like taking inspiration, which makes total sense. Since both shows were created by C.H. Greenblatt, what really sets both shows were created by C.H. Greenblatt.
You're telling me C.H. Greenblatt not only made Jellystone, Harvey Beaks, Chowder, but also Gumball? That's insane, man. Why are we just spreading misinformation? I still really hated that. Like, every second of that, I did not like that. But I mean, like, yeah, it was cool. Next video! Darwin's entire story explained.
I've gone ahead and watched Gumball for hundreds upon hundreds of hours to find every piece of lore in the show. It's revealed that his full name is Darwin Raglan Caspin Ahab Poseidon Nicodemus Watterson III.
He literally pronounces the whole thing in the episode. You just went over how long you spent watching the show and you still can't pronounce anything. But that is probably the best video I've watched so far. I wouldn't judge someone if this was their lunch video. Yeah, I don't know if it was the sleep deprivation starting to really get to me, but I would definitely judge someone if this was their lunch video. This is a C at best, man. I don't know what I was doing. Next video! Why doesn't Darwin sound like he used to? This video is 11 minutes long.
One major reason he landed the role was undoubtedly his singing abilities, showing an emotional but outstanding performance from Donnell.
That could have been another reason why Cartoon Network brought in someone new to play Darwin. We all know that the main reasons is that the original actors were naturally getting older. But when it came time to find the perfect person for the role, they were looking for someone with a very specific skill.
Someone who could sing. And fortunately for them, Donnell fit that role perfectly.
You just repeated the same thing. You already said that.
If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, and thank you to Thomas Game Docs for the idea.
Oh, so you'll give him credit for his idea. Okay. I still think it goes like at the top of sloppy. Talks about the same thing for so long. 5 in the morning, baby. Oh, how I love this video. Next, a video. Most loved versus the most hated Gumball characters.
Starting with the most hated Gumball character of all time, Mrs. Robinson.
Margaret was made in the fiery pits of the underworld. Which villain is the most evil? Mrs. Robinson. But while Mrs. Robinson isn't liked for her being straight up evil—
Well, no, that's just two people saying, yeah, she's evil. They didn't say that they didn't like her. That's kind of why I like Mrs. Robinson. It's because she's straight up a demon at all times of the day. it's hilarious.
Darwin is loved for his likable personality.
Bro, I'm not gonna hear you. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to you talk about why Darwin is nice. Oh,
These moments, while rare, show that he's not always perfect. But let's be real, none of us are as perfect as we seem. Yeah, I see you watching the video, thinking you're slick by not being subscribed.
this channel's making me realize something, right? I've reached a sort of nirvana state at the moment where I don't think I can feel anger anymore. But I feel like the fact that these are ideas that he's focusing in on for this video, and these are the ideas that he's putting up and scripting and talking all this like so long about, are things that people are people genuinely think about, genuinely are interested in. Especially kids might be curious about, like, oh, maybe I like this guy, but I don't exactly know the words to put it together. But it's also mixed in with the copying, it's mixed in with the algorithm accent, the constant subscribe begging. Feels like something that it's at its core like innocent and good, covered with a layer of corporateness. This isn't just a person speaking, but it's like a company speaking through a person.
Especially in the world of Gumball. However, she quickly turns into an obsessive stalker.
Oh no, they're the eyes again. Oh, they were gone for so long.
Also, I'm ranking every episode of Gumball, including season 7 at 100k, so if you want to torture me, subscribe.
I don't think it brought much new stuff to the table, but it wasn't really that bad. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back. Enjoy the rest of the video. Good morning. I made a good breakfast, ate a little bit, pet my dog when I let her out, stepped outside into the bright sun. Sadly, I had to say goodbye to my dog, to the sun, but not to my breakfast. I'm still gonna be eating that. Because unfortunately, I might have to spend all day with my friend, Mr. Universe here. Also, to my beautiful black kings, queens, and MBs, listen, I know I need a retwist. I just started recording this video without thinking about it, and I just wanted to finish it as fast as possible. Y'all gotta just let it slide this time. 507 Gumball facts you don't know.
Darwin has the longest name out of any character in the show. In the episode The Party,
Don't even try to say it. We're not doing this again.
Richard is a pacifist, while Nicole is a fighter. Carrie's early design looks like a Boo from Mario.
Okay, man. I guess that does count as a fact. It's just, what the hell am I supposed to do with that?
Larry works at Laser Video, Elmore gas station, Food and Stuff, Joyful Burger, Shoe Store, Ripley 2000.
What are you doing, bro? These are all individual facts. You can game the system right now.
Gumball, Darwin, Tina, and Penny are all playable characters in the Cartoon Network MMO, Project X.
Oh my god, I used to play the shit out of that. Although I really couldn't because it always lagged on my Chromebook.
Robinson's house address in real life is 1022 York Street, Vallejo, California.
Shocks the shit out of somebody. You can probably find it on Google. It's not that bad. But I just imagine the kid who lives there now with their family watching this like, what the fuck?
Gumball has 6 seasons. The series produced a total of 240 episodes, each averaging about 11 minutes in length. One of Gumball—
Bro, I can count, bro. It's like the first thing that pops up when you look up the show. I'm waiting for the fact that's like, Gumball and Nicole are blue.
The blue Cyclops from The Party was. At first, jokingly, he responded—
what was that? Why'd you slow down the video and add like AI interpolation to it? Like, it didn't make it look better.
Gumball was nominated for an Emmy in 2017, but it lost to Bob the Builder, a fact that the creator tweeted about bitterly. One animator admitted that working on—
What? Oh my god. I looked up the fact, and the first thing I got was somebody saying, this channel doesn't seem right to me.
Frankie Watterson abandoned his family, leaving Richard to be raised by Granny JoJo alone.
And if you know who those characters are, you're gonna know that already. Like, who would that fact be useful for? It is 2025! If you know those characters, you're gonna know that already. What are you talking about?
Richard might actually not be dumb. Let me explain.
We all know that Richard is just seen as your typical cartoon dad, and this is because of his really messed up childhood, which includes a lot of things like his father abandoning him when he was just a young child, leading his mother to baby him so hard and force feed him to the point of dumbness. Richard was constantly bullied as a young kid by Tobias, his father, and he was even tricked into believing that he was supposed to be the prom king. Him being a lonely child made it so that his only friend was the magic fridge where he kept all of his memories,
which he had to learn to let go of when he got older. Nicole's anime sequence—
he starts it off by saying, Richard might not actually be dumb, and gives 3 random facts that have nothing to do with that. W segue, bruh. W setup. This was made for someone with the attention span of a second. Sorry, this is completely off topic. Hulu. Why is the Gumball franchise tab now called Gumball Universe? He's taking over goddamn Hulu, man. This man's growing too strong.
Actors admitted he would record screaming lines by jumping into a pillow from across the room.
Where did his shoes go? Why did you erase his shoes? Give him like foot bumps and lines. Just make the rest of it orange. That is so freaky. This channel is like the biggest rage bait experiment of all time, and it's worked immaculately.
And was pulled from TV after conservative backlash over Darwin cross-dressing. In almost every photo shoot Alan
Did that happen? There was a gas leak in the like while he was writing this. The facts have been slowly decreasing in quality with every single 100 as we go down, bruh. Facts that he definitely had to research for, and mixing it with like 200 facts of bullshit. Like just stuff that you know if you watch the show for even a couple episodes. Darwin is orange.
Another one I found is in the episode The Choices, where Nicole Naruto runs. There's a lot more, but if I went over all them, I'd be here all day.
Oh, we wouldn't want that now. We wouldn't want that now. We want to keep this video quick and seamless and tight.
Simeon's chalkboard often contains real Latin phrases, like Noil di tengi, which means do not touch me, and memento mori, which means remember you will die.
I would love it if you gave actual goddamn examples with a screenshot of the goddamn chalkboard instead of just making stupid animations. Okay, so it turns out this next fact is actually true. I just kind of forgot in the moment and thought he was saying something else, but I'm still gonna leave it in just because I think my reaction's funny.
The episode The Nest reveals that Gumball's evil pet turtle is a female, a fact that was foreshadowed by her desire to reproduce in the puppy joke.
What are you talking about?
Gumball's whiskers are inset like his mother's, but they pop out like his father's when his girlfriend Penny tells him they need more space in the episode The Rose.
The last fact he just said he completely made up. There was never an episode called The fucking Rose. Editor RT here, I actually found out the episode he was trying to say was The Bros.
In The Hug, it's revealed that Hot Dog Guy's name is actually Hot Dog Guy.
That is literally the joke we were talking about earlier of Darwin is orange. Hot Dog Guy's name is Hot Dog Guy.
Contrary to common belief, Donut Cop is not a sheriff, and this is proven by the fact that a close-up of his badge reads Chief of Police.
This is straight up plagiarized from the wiki, by the way, like not even trying to hide it at all.
Gumball might be a bit afraid of fans of the show. In the episode The Catfish, Gumball swears to never search himself up on the internet again. He still has flashbacks of the very sus fan art.
That was adorable. The show gave an example of fan art in the joke. Why do you just remove the joke and shit on someone's fan art?
Flashbacks of the very.
That's really fucking good fan art, and we'll never know who drew it. What are you even doing at this point? This is god-awful.
Sussy blinks asynchronously. One eye blinks before the other by exactly 0.15 seconds.
You made that shit up!
Also, Principal Brown may be a furry, but let's not dive into that one.
Why does he replace the jokes in the show with actual good delivery with this shitty, stupid ones? I don't get it.
Finally, for the last fact, only 3% of you guys are subscribed to Gumball Universe. What are you doing? Lock in! We're almost at 100K! Come on, subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe. Please, please.
Just go to the next one. Oh my god. Next up, we got Why Doesn't Gumball Sound Like He Used To? Oh, it's a sequel.
That's where Gumball's third voice actor comes into play, Jacob Hopkins.
Shout out Jacob Hopkins, by the way, bro. I really hope you follow me on Twitter one day.
The voice actors for Gumball and Darwin have both gone through puberty, which changed how Gumball...
Bro just showed a goddamn graphic explaining puberty?
And it quickly became one of the parts people best knew him for, especially during his time playing Gumball.
Especially during his time playing Gumball? Isn't that the time that we were literally just talking about?
What I'm also excited about is to keep making these videos for you guys. So if you want to see more, subscribe. That was a threat. You better subscribe. Subscribe, please. Subscribe, please.
Oh, this is so fucking cringy, dude. Stop. Hey, this one he didn't credit the guy he took the idea from, though. He only did that with his Darwin video. I mean, that makes sense, because this video was, like, worse. Like, way worse. I guess it was pretty interesting, but it was just way sloppier, I think. Next video! Why Gumball never got bad. Oh, God, he's about to yap.
One of the biggest reasons for Gumball's success has to be its characters.
Oh, my God, dude. No, not the timer again. Not the counter timer. Richard!
And Richard is the silly dad who acts like a complete idiot. There's even a time that Richard reviewed a calculator like it was a literal video game. This clip is literally Pete Gumball. I don't care what you say.
Commentary is so fucking weird. It feels like a robot pretending to be human.
The support for Gumball has never stopped, and seems to keep going from here. There is a ton of content out there. Whether it's deep dives into the show's themes, fan art, or remixes, people are constantly
Why is he so weird about fan art?
Whether it's deep dives into the show's themes,
I find that like to be the weirdest thing. Like that's so weird. You just took someone's random fan art and added scary music over it, like it's ugly, like it's bad to draw fan art.
There is a ton of content out there. Whether it's deep dives.
Bro pointed at himself when talking about deep dives into the series. I just sat there for an hour listening to you tell me about how Hot Dog Guy's name is Hot Dog Guy. Remixes? Bro, that's uploaded by Cartoon Network. That's not the community. That was such a nothing burger, bro. I guess I'll throw it in sloppy. Next video. What happened to every lost Gumball character?
Gumball is a show with hundreds upon hundreds of characters.
I'm just coming to the realization I gotta listen to his voice for like another 10 hours.
Like, seriously, what would Bro have even done except for sitting in the background? Low-key, might have been a good thing that he was cut from the show. Now, we're on to the characters I think would have been cool if they were added. Starting with Angel, who is a character so mysterious that there isn't even a picture of them. And this is the only scrapped character on the entire wiki where there isn't even an image proving they exist.
So, nigga, you're saying it's a good thing that those other characters got cut, but this nigga literally has zero information about it, no picture, no nothing, just literally just a name, and you're like, you know what, nah, they gotta add this one, bro.
What about my boy Seal Kid? Why did they have to do my guy dirty by not adding him to the show? And if anyone who works on the amazing world of Gumball is watching this, please bring back Seal Kid.
Y'all hear that? Oh, Freddy, from my homie Gumball Universe here. Can y'all bring back Seal Kid, bro? Y'all did my boy dirty, man. Bring him back. That was imaginative, I won't lie, bro. I'm happy he was using his imagination. I'm gonna have to throw that in brain rot for sure. Next incredible video. What happened to the Gumball movie?
Because if everything we've seen so far is any hint, the Gumball movie might just be one of the most surprising comebacks in animation. But hey, that's just a theory. A Gumball Universe theory.
Matt Pat, I'm partially blaming you for this. Fine summary, I think. Put that at like the top of sloppy. Next video. The weirdest Gumball episodes. Look at this thumbnail, bro. Dear Neptune. I think this is one of the worst images I've ever seen on the internet.
But coming in at number 9, we have The World. I want to try to talk about more, but I literally just can't. Everything is too random. There is no plot.
I've never seen anything lazier in my life. Joke about things that are happening, but like, no, you're like, oh, it's too confusing. Why are you even mentioning it in a video if you have nothing to say about it?
These kind of episodes have always kind of felt like filler episodes to me.
Oh, shut the fuck. I feel like I'm playing one of those Roblox obbies that has like 600 levels. I'm just pressing spacebar and my brain is off.
Honestly, this is so painful to watch.
You're telling me.
And it starts by Gumball rapping in the street when, oh no, he runs into Hot Dog Guy again. And for
No, wait.
So she goes inside, and with all of this creative freedom, she starts shipping characters. Yeah, out of all the things you can do, shipping characters? Yeah, we gave this notebook to the wrong person.
I feel like there's a lot worse things that someone could be doing with a random notebook they find.
This is just another episode where the creators are experimenting with the most weird gag bits they possibly can think of.
That's the most boring way you could explain this shit.
Bro literally does as many goofy things as possible to attempt to get his butt slapped. Bro even goes into a full-on song talking about how
he's gentrified the word bro. I don't even want to say it anymore. I hated every second of that. Next video. How much has Gumball Watterson cost Elmore? He's pretty good at these math videos.
And you want to watch to the end to see this final number.
Shut up! Stop telling me what I want to do.
That might be all the bath salts I've been pouring into the water supply.
It's not some huge explosion or anything, but it still does a ton of damage to Elmore.
He just came up with that number. There's no calculations. This is worse than the crime one, because at least in the crime one, he actually said crimes. This one, he's not actually like citing anything. He's just adding money. This is just making me think of all of the great videos I take for granted and like the shows and movies and just the life in general.
And hey, since you made it this far, you might as well subscribe. Please subscribe. My ego depends on subscribers.
Oh, that's the most honest he's been this entire time I've been watching. That was nothing. That was way worse than the other, like, charging Gumball for his crimes video. All right, I can do this. How strong really is Richard Watterson?
I was curious about how big Richard really is, so after a quick Google search, I found out he weighs a staggering 3,108 pounds.
Talking about how dumb Richard is, you just put the fucking AI overview on camera, bro.
Now, we're on to 69% power. Nice. But on a serious note...
Nice!
Because you watched all the way to the end, so just subscribe.
No, I will instead toss this one next to Nicole, next to his girl. He can beat Goku. W clickbait, my friend. The most hated Gumball episodes. All right, I'm sicking into this one. I'm taking a fat break.
Seem out of character, especially considering his usual logical and emotionless demeanor. The sudden change kind of feels forced and inconsistent.
Don't you talk to me about force. Don't talk to me about forced anything.
Kicks off with Principal Brown introducing a new student, Peter Pepperoni, who was forced to go to...
It's not that intense, bro.
While Gumball is known for having its clever humor, this episode's jokes often fall flat, relying too heavily on the absurdity without delivering genuine laughs. Anais is struggling to push Granny JoJo's suitcase up the stairs. Seriously, what's in this suitcase? Bowling balls?
Dude's talking about be your own person, be original. All his opinions are coming from an IMDb rating, and all of his jokes, he's just taking from the episode and just saying worse. This is a goddamn computer. That one, I guess it was, I could put it in C. Good information, I guess. I don't like the criticisms, but it's my opinion. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back. Enjoy the rest of the video. I went out with my dog for a walk, and it was just so quiet and peaceful. And then I went to the court after and shot around a little bit, and I was the only one out there, and again it was really peaceful. I came home and took a great, just immaculate shower and spent a little bit more time with my dog before I made myself lunch. I also got started on this video's thumbnail and finished the intro, all in silence without any background video or music. I think this might be the cure to distractions. Just fill your brain up with as much dopamine spamming brain rot as possible until your brain actively rejects it and craves silence.
All devices not vetted, tested, or set by professional. Side effects may result in memory loss, hearing loss, speech loss, breath loss, or loss, all types of loss. I'm hoping you didn't slow this down so you can hear just how badly I got rambled. If you really slowed it down, just listen to it. You're a goddamn nerd.
But I still have 10 hours of this left to go, so I mean it was nice while it lasted. How much money does Larry really make? I swear I've seen this exact video before.
$1,708,000 a year if he's working full time.
That's it? God damn, bro. It is rough out here.
He could be making tens of millions of dollars per year.
No exact amount? No exact amount? I don't believe you. You don't want to do the whole math? I'm not giving you the subscribe. I'm not giving you that sweet subscription. It's low-key affected by my good mood and the fact that the last one was 30 minutes of just nothing. So this one felt like it went by in the breeze. I'm gonna put that right there and not bad. Next video, more math, baby. Yeah, homework. How much food has Richard Watterson eaten? Despite these videos having so much editing and just constant noise and the guy talking in a perfect way to keep me engaged, it just bores the hell out of me. And I think it feels like, you know, it's just a lot of noise with no real meaning. It's like listening to rain or static. You don't focus on really any of it and you just kind of doze off.
He starts creating his own food, like in the episode The Lie, where he invents the Schnuzzlewurst, a ridiculous, over-the-top meat abomination so greasy and massive.
That's what they used to call me back in college. I fucked it up. There's some stuff he made up, but honestly, overall, I guess it's not these math ones he does aren't as terrible as some of the other ones he's done before. I'm not gonna hold you. Next video! The Curious Case of the Clown from Gumball. Ooh, that was a nice little alliteration going on.
It turns out that the ghoul was actually the clown all along, scaring Alan and Leslie, only to reveal that it was Tobias in disguise the whole time. For a while, the internet completely lost its mind. Some claimed the clown was out to kill Gumball and Darwin, while others were convinced he was breaking the fourth wall, silently watching us through the screen. In The Curse of Elmore, just as the fear really sets in, the clown pulls off his mask. And it's Tobias. The whole thing was one big prank.
You just said that!
It's almost like the clown, or Carrie, was their way of messaging to them, while also warning about something they needed to notice, following Nicole's orders. For years, one background character in the—
That's where it ends? He had me gripped. Just dragged me out the pool soaking wet, just left me there. It's not terrible. I can definitely see like a kid watching that. Next video! More goddamn power scaling.
both Gumball and Darwin literally become water droplet, and somehow both fit into a single bottle of water. And if their bodies can morph like this, imagine what else they could do. But
What the hell is that? Well, that's Gore. That's Gore, my comfort character.
But before we get to 25% power, I'm gonna show you guys a bonus power, which might be one of the strongest ones in this video.
Bonus power?
And the best part is, you guys can use it at home. There's an app where you can literally message Gumball.
Holy. I did not. First of all, W-face cam IG. Tell me he doesn't look like the exact type of person to peddle AI garbage to kids.
And the Watterson family, thanks to today's sponsor, Polybuzz. Personally, I decided to talk to an AI replica of Gumball, and let's just say he responded exactly how you'd expect him to. You can have full conversations, roast them, joke with them, or whatever you want to do.
Roast them.
The possibilities are literally endless.
Endless?
And you could even get sus with it.
What are we doing? This one was a little bit better. This one had some entertainment value. I'll give it a high C. And it's okay, because you know what? We get to go to Darwin right after.
All the stuff we see, like their powers and fights, isn't just in their imagination, but it's actually their first form towards something way more dangerous. So if it wasn't for Gumball, there's a chance that Darwin could have actually destroyed the city of Elmore, or even the world if he wanted to. But talk about—
There's so much imagination in these videos. We just making shit up as we go.
That's all I got.
That's crazy. Why didn't he show the part in the move where he turned into Darwin? Like, he's Darwin. He did the same Super Saiyan thing, bro. He didn't even show that in like the stock footage for when he was talking about it. I'm gonna throw that in D. Now, how in the world is he gonna do Anais power scaling, bro?
Cuts entire vehicles in half, merges with other human beings, lifts people—
These are all written the exact same. They're all the same.
This is only the beginning of Anais' strength, because we're only at 1% power, 25% power, 69% power, and even 100% power. But things are already ramping up at just 5%.
The thing that makes me upset about it is, too, it keeps on urging you forward, like, for more. This timer's going down. Think of what you get when that timer goes down. You get the next option. Think of what we'll get when we get to 25%, to 100%. It won't it be so cool? Like, it's not about the actual journey. Hey, get through this part so you can get to this part, so you can get more, so you can get more, so you can get more. So those are all the same videos. I just kind of like that one because I like Anais. I might even go ahead and put that one in not bad. All right, next video. How strong really is a Watterson family? This one's 52 minutes. I think this might be a compilation video. I really hope it's not because I can't skip. So if I have to watch all these videos again.
And we're gonna kick this video off starting with Gumball in his normal state. And in this state, his strength is anything but normal. At just 1% power, he unlocks the ability to transform his body in more—
It's a compilation video. No, 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 man.
Like 0% of you guys are subscribed. Come on, I'll give you a cookie. No, I won't. I don't give away my damn cookies. You better subscribe though.
So yeah, I'm just gonna put that in brain rot. I don't really care. Because what could possibly be better than a 1-hour Gumball Universe video? Of course, a 2-hour Gumball Universe video. But this one is special because this is a bonus game, baby. We're on our daily double here. Y'all ready for this? And bang! We got the bingo sheet.
Gumball and Darwin are already causing chaos, trying to escape school. The pilot gave us our very first look
Already. I'm out of that goofy animation.
After all of that chaos with the DVD, you would think Nicole would stop trusting Gumball.
What kind of sound effect is that? I've gotten out of overused sound effects, I'm not gonna hold you.
As Tobias and Darwin start growing closer, leaving Gumball feeling replaced. But after a pep talk from Adam, I mean Alex, no, I mean Alan.
I'll never forget you, Adam! Andrew! Alice!
Narrator says the joke, but worse. Let's go. Oh my God, he's feeding me. There's also like 3 other squares I can fill in right now, but I'm just kind of letting, I'm letting the video cook a little bit.
Even when someone like Tobias tries to come between their friendship, literally nothing.
I know y'all saw that, bro.
Someone like Tobias tries to come between their friendship, literally no.
Oh, that jump cut was so weird. I'm gonna count that one because that one jumped out to me. We've been here for 5 minutes and you have not let up from the intense music, bruh. It is not that serious yet. We are in season 1. We're having a good time. Why is everything so intense? Why is it? And then Gumball went to the, bro, let up on the intense music.
But somehow bro is completely
Bro,
what's happening around.
bro. I think that's the first bro. Oh my God, you're making this too easy for me.
It's one small step, but it shows that something's definitely building between them. Later on, we'll see the relationship really take shape, but it's these early, awkward moments that quietly—
Does that count? Saying how cool the rest of the video is gonna be? I'm gonna count it.
Nicole tells Richard to do some chores before she gets back from work, but the second she's out the door, he kicks back on the couch and tricks Gumball and Darwin into doing his chores. But
this music, bro, this is so unserious, man.
To help him get over it, Darwin tries—
Oh my God, bro, this is the one video, like I want him to be telling more jokes and he's not. Oh no.
And the party turns out to be a total snooze, until Miss Simeon crashes it and accidentally turns it into an actual party.
It sounds like he's upgraded from calling her Miss Saman.
Let's skip ahead through some more irrelevant episodes and go to the episode The Date, where Gumball thinks he's finally landed—
It's such a weird way to watch the show. Like, the story beats are just all canceled out and they're all just mushed together to be this one dialogue.
It's a funeral for Penny's pet. Instead of showing sympathy, he makes rude jokes and treats the whole thing like a joke. When Penny's father offers a handshake, Gumball—
I kind of want to count that.
Rude jokes and treats the whole thing like a joke. When Penny—
And treats the whole thing like a Joe. I kind of want to add that. I can't pronounce the word.
Penny's father offers a handshake, Gumball slaps it away,
He doesn't say the K.
Like a joke. When Penny's father offers a handshake, Gumball slaps it away, calling it a blot, already making a
blah. Why is he—
Father offers a handshake, Gumball slaps it away, calling it a blot, already making a terrible—
Does he cut out the K sound? Or does he just not pronounce it? I don't know.
So she makes a run for it and accidentally bumps into Tobias, who isn't infected because he's blending in because he's rainbow. But after she makes her way to the office and is about to play the tape, Gumball and Darwin come out of the shadows and Tobias, who isn't infected because he's blending in because he's rainbow.
Now that is a weird simile metaphor. Also, I didn't notice it during the reaction, but watching the video back, I could technically fill in the squares, no correlation, and going over the same thing twice, and the free space. So that makes 2 bingos for the entire story of Gumball video. Let's go, baby. I feel like it was a very good decision to just use a lot of clips in this video. Carried by the clips, I'd say. I think it was a very good idea to just let the video get carried by the clips. The narrator is not as intrusive in this video as he is in others, which, you know, I'll commend them for, I guess. It's definitely not for me, but I'm gonna say it's not bad. And now we get here. Okay. Ranking every new Gumball episode ever with a nice looking, beautiful thumbnail, man.
So yeah, let me know what you guys think of my rankings of these episodes. I'll update this as we get more episodes whenever that happens. But in the meantime, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more content about the wonderfully weird world of Gumball. It's 7 a.m. when I'm recording this. I'm gonna go to bed. I lost sleep to watch Gumball.
I want to give a shout out to this video as well. The hell? There's a dog in my room. Bro, this is so far one of the main videos from him I would actually watch. And you know why? I can actually hear him speaking like a normal person in between the heavily scripted sections. And when he says he stayed up till 7 a.m. to watch Gumball, I believe that. I feel that. I ruined my sleep schedule too just to watch the episodes. And it turns out that the one video that pissed me off is actually the best one. I like him being himself. Well, we gotta bring it down a little bit because, you know, make your own thumbnail. One more! The evolution of Gumball. Oh, I feel like we've been over that a few times.
Gumball seemed to finally be wrapping up. Yo, I like deadass wanna cry.
Is that the first time he swore? That jump started me awake. Bro, I'm getting excited over swear words now. That's how much I've been conditioned by these videos.
On May 19th, 2025, Hulu posted a trailer to their YouTube channel called The Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball.
Oh my god.
That was the entire history of Gumball. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for! We did it! We made it through the channel! That last video wasn't even bad either. I couldn't find anything really wrong with that video. All of his most recent videos are pretty fine. I've never seen like this side of Gumball content before. And like now that I've seen it, I'd rather never again, but you know, I don't control what people watch. My final tier list, as you can see, it's very brain rot heavy, but we ended up getting some lunch videos in at the end there. It feels so good to see you again, son. I want to thank you guys all for watching the video. It's really cool to see all types of people across the world show love for the videos recently. Gonna keep going with Gumball stuff, of course. Season 7 just dropped, but also some other stuff. You know, I'm trying to get better at writing, so I'm trying to experiment. There's a bug out here. This was a terrible idea. And also one last message to Gumball Universe and every content farm out there. Thank you for making this video possible. I hope you crash and burn. Peace, peace.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. If you like RT60, you should like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.